Great risings, YouTube. I'm gonna get Facebook going here in a minute. But great risings. Great risings, Facebook. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me fight with the cameras a minute. Give me a minute. I'm camera fighting. I don't have the state of the art thing, Bobby's like the people have. One is okay, but the other one is like a hitched up type thing. And even this thing is coming apart now, but I just noticed it and I ain't got time to fix it. So that's definitely to be done another day. But let's just get through this walk, right? Uh-oh. Friday. Hammer and light. Acting up day. Friday. Let's get a little closer personal. Let me see how close I can get without tipping this over. Great rises. Not surprising, right? Hey. I can't even tell y'all what's wrong with me not being satisfied with this camera. Here we go. It's cool outside when I took the dog out. Let the dog out in the backyard. It was a little cool. It felt good. It felt really good. If I had my choice, I would move further north. I love the cold. I love the way it feels when I breathe it in. I don't like breathing in hot air. I like breathing in cool air. That's why I like the ice skating rink. I like that, but not too much of it. You know, even when you ice skate, you have to like put stuff over your face, especially at my age. I'd have to wrap up my whole face. Or just put on a mask. I can't tell you. Last year, springtime, wearing a mask going out, no sneezing. I used to have what I call, and my cousin Linda, rest in peace, she used to have it too. But you would wake up in the morning and you would do like 6 or 7 sneezes in the spring. Hey, great rises, Canada. Great rises, family and friends. I say hi to YouTube and Facebook, folks. But go back to my story. But since we're in, you guys squeeze the gut. Since we're in the mask, started last year when we had to do the mask, and I was like, whoa, get out. And then fall came, and whoa, no sneezes. My cousin Linda, she would do like 10 sneezes in one, like springtime, fall time. She'd just wake up, hit it. I mean, it's not that we used to count them. As kids, we used to count them. All the way through to when she became an adult. So, that was that. Oh, and before I forget, I am drinking a super belly shrinking potion. Yes, indeed she is. She is drinking a belly potion that I will post on my Facebook page. Oh, I think maybe I can get, I'll try to put a link in on my YouTube page for the YouTubers. But it's a YouTube video, so. And I just saw this recipe. It's always, everything but the cucumber is always in the juice when I do my own juicing. But I saw this And I was like, okay, all right, I'm down for a little bit of the belly shrinkage. Especially because they said it's hard for us, you know, seniors. So I was like, wow. You know, because I want muscles. I want muscles to protect all these bones, and I want like back muscles and chest muscles, and just to protect them bones in case the weeble wobbles come back. You know, like I said, the last time, or the oldest person I spoke to at Planet Fitness Senior was Carol. And Carol was 72 years old. And to look at her, because she looked like she was like this, but if you really looked at her, you would see it was all muscle. It was all muscle. And I can go there. And just in brief passing, we would talk. And then before Carol, I met another lady that just came to our Planet Fitness because she had a workout center at home. The only thing she didn't have was a row machine. But when she got to Planet Fitness I was a member of, they didn't have a row machine. But on the other side of town, the Planet Fitness had a row machine. So she registered at the Planet Fitness by us. And then she worked out. She just drove across town. And if you look at her, I don't know, I call it the raisioning process. For us seniors, it's the raisioning, like, ooh, it's at 6 minutes, so we passed 5 minutes. I call it the raisioning, where eventually, as you get older, you're going to raise it up, you're going to dry out. I call it the raisioning period. Raisins are still good, child. Raisins are good. So, eventually, I'll lose the stomach weight and stuff. But now to get to the eventuality, I have to try to take some kind of control of it now. Like, I'm taking control of my physique by walking. Every morning, hey, Friday, who's jumping off? If you're jumping off, you did 2.5 hours this week. If you're staying till tomorrow, see you tomorrow. But if you're jumping off, you did 25 minutes of walking fast, and you did the rest walking. I'm not doing math this Friday. I'm just putting it out there. So that's that. Whew. It's cool now, but then it gets hot later on. And the dogs love it. Every time I look at them laying in the sun, I think of dog days. Hot days, dog days of summer. Oh, when we get to July, it reminds me of a cat on a hot tin roof. Stella! Stella! When he had the white beater shirt, because he was a white beater, and he had sweat, what is it, the young Marlon Brando, got sweat falling all over, dripping off him. And he's screaming, Stella! Stella! I think, how did the story go? The uppity school teacher moved in with her sister and scummy husband. I think it's something like that. Oh, okay, let me go back to this super stomach shrinker. Super stomach, it's, let me see, ginger, lemon, cucumber, and pineapple. And you get a fresh pineapple because you boil the outside of the pineapple because everything is done in the blender. So you use the water from the pineapple that you cut off to mix the stuff in the blender. And you're supposed to take it once in the morning and once before you go to bed. And this is my second day. So I think it's 15 days, so we go 30. But everything that I'm drinking is because I love cucumbers. So you just throw it down. It would be great as a juice, but oh, thanks for the fuel. Thanks for the love. I got a thumbs up, YouTube, from Facebook. Facebook friends keep me fueled. But I can only record for YouTube's. Because I don't know 1,000 people want to look at an old woman walking on the treadmill every morning talking about diet and exercise, especially an old black woman. I think I got one view on YouTube with 8 people, I think. And I was like, that was people that ran in. And they were running from someplace else. But anyway, let me get back to the diet thing. Yeah, all the things that I like. If it was a juice, it would be lovely. But I don't think it would work the same way. The reason why you use the blender, because you need the pulp and the rubbish stuff to go through your system. Hey! Our illustrator is in the room. You know, every time I see her, thank you, Enzo. Oh, thanks. Hey. Love it, love it, love it. Thanks for the support. I'm kissing YouTube. I'm kissing my Facebook friends. They're coming through. Every time I see graphics, it makes me think that it is Isa. And she's great at it. I keep getting I'm in the camera so you see me looking over my glasses like old, like I'm an old person. Oh, I am an old person. You need to write your own book. Leave something for the kids. Do some graphics. And she's walking with us this morning. All you gotta do is give her a look-see and find out. Talk to her about some graphic stuff. Push yourself up. Leave something to you. I told you, my mother, grandmother, grandfather, they didn't leave anything for me. And what they did leave is in the family, but I'm not like in that core. How can I explain where I fit in my family in like 2 minutes? My sisters from my mother, we don't have the same father. Everybody had their own daddy. That's from my friend Sylvia. I mean, Dave's friend Cynthia always said everybody got their own daddy. So, and my father, obviously with the sisters, he did a lot of stuff to pit the sisters against one another. So, also, my mother believed that there was going to be a marriage involved with him, and none of that worked out. So he became hated, and then I was born, so I picked up where the hate left off. Since he was gone, and I was there, that's where the hate came from. So I'm in the family, but not in the family. We share the blood, but the history is such that I can't get past the history of the family to break through the membrane of the history to become part of the family. And I got so sick of trying. So, I don't have that family contact. But, let's see where we are. Oh, we have less than a minute. Hey! So I have nothing left of my family. They may have it, but I asked for like 10 years, can I have a picture of my mother? Can I have a picture of my grandmother? Can I have a picture? And they're like, really, like really, not your mother, not your grandmother. So I said, okay, stop asking. So my point is, Ezo is there. Write your own history. Leave your own history to your kids, your grandkids, your great. You'll be surprised. You'll be dead and gone, and they'll pull out that book, and it can revitalize a lot of people. So our illustrator, and she can help you go through the process. Hey, 15 minutes. Okay. The first part of this walk is brought to you by I Like to Say Yes. Keep the word yes in your vocabulary by reading I Like to Say Yes to your child. I Like to Say Yes can be purchased at Archway Publishing Company, Barnes & Nobles, and Amazon. And I got plans for I Like to Say Yes. Oh, water time, water time. Did I say that? Okay. I go out of frame. I want to switch the camera around, but if I switch it around, then the rubber bands become loose. Hey, Ethel, thank you. I hope you are well, my friend. Hey, Diane. Hey, I love the graphics. Here we go. So when I say see Eza, I'm glad she comes through, because I'm reminded that you need to leave something to your family. Even if they had left me a book with pictures and I didn't get it from the family, I knew there was a book. I could call the publisher and get a copy of the book. And then that membrane wouldn't have kept me out. I've been able to get all the information about my family. Anyway, moving on, taking it up a notch, doing some fast walking. It's just really good for the shins. Oh, sorry. Something's wrong with the camera. I like y'all to see I'm walking, because you say, oh, we don't see her walking. She's sitting on the couch and just letting the letting the treadmill go by itself. So I'm like, no, I want you to see me moving. So I'm wondering how this belly thing is going to work when I get off this treadmill. Did this treadmill shake up stuff? My stretching exercises before I come down to walk didn't shake it up. So squeeze your gut. Squeeze your gut. Squeeze your gut. Hard, 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 hard. Yes. Squeeze your gut. Squeeze your gut. you got. Squeeze your gut. Less than 2 minutes. Less than a minute. Squeeze your gut. Oh. Yes. Oh. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Leave something here for people to find you. I got 2 uncles that died during the TB outbreak, and it was said they were great basketball players on my mother's side, and in Smithfield, Virginia, and they got all kind of awards and stuff like that, but nobody saved clippings. I got nothing. I don't even know their names. So, see why I'm pushing? Easel right in there. Leave something for the kids to read. You ain't gotta make that so technical that nobody want to read it. If you want to go to the paragraph, make sure short paragraph, like postings and comments, if you want to get them to read it. Put a lot of posting and comments together, and pictures, and tell them about the family. Or tell a story that's in the family. Just leave something saying I was here and this is how I thought. Ezo right there, walking with us this morning. Exercise with us. Give her a tap. Shoot out an instant thing on Facebook. Oh, for YouTube people, I gotta spell her name. Let's see how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go and see if I can find a link to her, and then I'll post it on the YouTube so you know who I'm speaking of. Yeah, y'all. Oh, leave something behind. I got stories I can't validate, so I just gotta go by what I know. my two sisters after we were separated and we got back together. And I was in my 19, I'm coming back, hey sisters, I'm here. I didn't know how traumatized they were. They knew me, but they really didn't know me because they had wiped out memories of their life. So I was 19, 20, 21, my middle sister was 21, my big sister was 23. And they told me they have no memory of our lives together and living together as siblings with my mother. So every time I asked them, oh, you remember when we do that? They would say, nope, I have no memory of it. And I was like, wow. And they said, well, I'm traumatized. My older sister said, I'm so traumatized, I erased that whole period. But that period included me. So when we got separated and we got back together, they had no memory of, they knew that they said, someone told them I was their sisters. But they don't have any memory of me being their sister. That's why they couldn't tell me from the high school friend. They were as close to the high school friend as to me. Or say the neighborhood child they grew up with. They were closer to them and somehow they can remember that memory. But the memory of my mother and stuff, both of them totally erased it. They start calling my aunt their mother, so they totally like erased her. Again, but I was attached to her. So, just try to leave a book. Something for the people. Don't leave them like me. So I have books published, 2 books. I got screenplays and plays. And what I'm thinking about, I know now they're going to try to make me take a vaccination if I'm going to start school at 65, which would be free for me. I'd have to take a COVID vaccination because that's how they do. But something's telling me then I can find another writer and we can sit down, I can find a fiction writer and with my plays and working together, we can take and turn those into nonfiction books. Action-packed. My screenplays are action-packed. So, we'll do that. If I can't get in school and learn to take the screenplay and make it into a fiction for myself, me doing it, because, you know, if I can't go to school to do it because I don't want to take the vaccination, then I should have enough do-re-mi to hire a fiction writer to work with. So we can do that transition over. Take my screenplays, change them over into fiction form, novel form, a form of novel. Hey, let's see if the protons and neutrons are firing. Every morning I crack my toes and stuff, because I do get on my yoga mat that Alice gave me a bazillion years ago. And I pass yoga mats all the time. And you'd think I would buy a new one, but my yoga mat was given to me, so I think I'm going to keep it until I can't use it anymore. Or until a new one is bought for me. Something with sentimental value. Whew. This fast walk is over. Oh, over. I tell you. I hope y'all listen to me. and try to leave something here for the family. You don't know how families are. If there's something on public record with an ISBN number or something, you can just go in there and you can get that, look up that number, do that research, and pull that stuff out. But sometimes when it's in the family and stuff goes on in the family, the information is hoarded, it's kept, and it's not shared because it's a form of control. So, oh, we almost done. We got less than 3 minutes. Wait a minute now, hold on. Whew. Let me slow old Betsy down. Yay, Betsy, yay. Thank you for working every time I hit the button. And power you, every time I powered you up and I hit the button. Okay, y'all. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbows. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck in your elbows. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! Y'all, we did it! Monday through Friday. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yeah, just for me. I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. Happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yeah, just for me. I'm walking. Thank you for the company. Yes. Yes. Another week down. The 3rd week of this month. We did it. We plowed through. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your support. YouTube, see you soon.